Perhaps I should say a few words in English as well. Good evening. Um, I've been using Polish a lot, and this is related to the fact that I have written my poetic drama in Polish, so that has been a focus. However, perhaps I should leave a few words in English as well, especially that I need to change something, I guess. There's something wrong with this particular hairs, all counted. Anyway, um, I've been to hospital and it has changed a lot. I came back home around 2 weeks ago, I think, or perhaps a bit more. I don't remember right now, but what's certain is that on the day of 21st of September 2022, a new era started in my life. This is the day when I was taken to hospital in handcuffs, which is quite important after being brutally thrown onto my bed. Mm, bed. So this is really a breaking point. And I've mentioned that I've been broken, so that makes a lot of things impossible for me right now. It's especially important in the Vita. However, things have been what they have been, and we have arrived where we have arrived. Um, Around Easter this year, I started what I called a war, and perhaps it was not a good word to use, considering the fact that there are murderers in my environment, so to say, or in my surroundings, and they come pretty close. So their understanding of the word war must be completely different from mine. The war was to be against my professors and mates, schoolmates, and university mates. And it has to do, of course, with what has been said about me, what has been done to me, and the relations. Uh, uh, I used to have peer relations with all. Of course, if someone was above me in the hierarchy, then I would acknowledge it. Otherwise, and well, especially those people met with serious expectations on my side, because if you are somewhere on the superior position, you need to live up to it. So basically, it seems we understand it differently. I guess the people would say that this is exactly what they have been doing. And this is the clash of the worlds. And I'm not changing mine. Still, I declared this war where I basically what I want to arrive at in 10 years is being able and knowing perfectly well that they with their careers have reached a lot, and I have reached more with my non-career. It can sound pretty funny for those who molest me and exercise torture on me, because it's like, how long can such a life go on? However, I have this perspective of 10 years. It does not mean that I'm going to hate the people I had always loved. Basically, hatred comes with torture and the crime, and different signals of death or whatsoever abuse. I mean, this is very difficult to pinpoint right now, and it's been going on and on for years. So it's quite important who is guessing, who is backing whom, who supports whom. I know, sadly, I know that the people who have not supported me have departed from my world, really, because I'm right. So this is the thing that matters. I'm innocent and I'm right. Someone wanted the war, probably someone from the satanistic circles, or perhaps someone who is very hypocritical in the circles that are after good. So they wanted to get rid of me, and this is exactly refusing all that that Jesus symbolizes, or that Buddha symbolizes. I have never been a martyr, and I have never planned to be one. I reject this requirement for sainthood, but I'm not also looking for this kind of acknowledgement. This is a completely, basically, I want the truth, because I know what my life has been, and my life stands up to the truth. Anyway, so this is basically okay. This is the greatest professor on Shakespeare I know, and I'm talking about my MA thesis supervisor, but she happens to have not that good opinion of my ability and potential, which is why I'm not staying at the university after completing my study. Well, actually, there was Scientology then, but without Scientology as well. So I'm not staying at the university because I'm not up to being the professor teaching literature one day. Wow. So we have a disagreement here. And and the point is to arrive at such competence that leaves no doubt that Agnieszka Rojek should have stayed at the university and taught literature. So this is basically the war, and there are many people like that. Shockingly enough, there are my friends. Shockingly enough, they had been in competition with me, of which I had no idea at all. So when all those things have started surfacing, certain things have been becoming quite obvious. For instance, the sudden interest in the male representatives of society on the part of someone, just because the person had been somewhere there among my people. So this is like taking over, and this is, I believe, this was purposeful, and that there had been competition. And I'm not talking about my boyfriend Rafał and my best friend Tatiana, who was his girlfriend after me. I'm talking about some Agnieszka. So this is quite funny, but I have noticed it, and I had never been aware of it. Had I known the characters of the people, I would have been acting differently. I would have made sure that I was top at all that you can be top at as a pupil and then a student. So that would have been a totally different life, but I have lived the life I have lived. And basically, when I declared that war, I also said that I would keep 5 representatives of music in my life. And I believe I need to reject it in public. I said it on my balcony. I shouted it out, I guess. So now I need to reject actually they have rejected it and have gone into the further crime against me and my mother. So I need to give it up, or that can be the word. So this is aha, and basically aha for me is hunting high and low. Well, here it is, and then it's 100 days, and then it's stay on this road. So sadly there will be no music. This is Ricky Martin, La Historia. Well, the first one was Shaking Stevens. This is my first tape ever that I got from my father, that I got from my father, and others came later. This is Modern Talking, currently doing damage, and this is Whitney Houston. So sadly, well, I also want to make it certain that, because I know that there can be some Rihanna contract or Selena Gomez contract, and you know, I'm not taking it because I know what my music was, and I'm not going to change it, even if I did not know what my groups or particular celebrities or stars really were. I really wanted, first I wanted to win with all of them, but then there was a conflict with aha growing stronger, and Ricky Martin, of course. Ricky Martin has done the most damage, probably. The brand, so to say, the people under it. But then I said, okay, so fine, then I'll be achieving my success, winning the war with Modern Talking, especially that it's you know, there's the kind of superimposed superiority of aha over Modern Talking, where I came from. You can say that is my teenage years. Sadly enough, Modern Talking has joined the rest, and this is another disappointment. But I've been thinking of it, and it's just the life I have been living. So this is one cannot erase it, because the presences were far too important. But then of course I want to win the war, so when they destroy me, this is the level below me. So yep, I guess that's all. I have moved to reading books, so this is basically what I'm doing now, before creating the rest of my poetic drama. I don't know what will happen. I know what I want there. For instance, there's there are groups at the presidential palace, and there are conversations among people, and or the people gathered there in the presidential palace, and the occasion is the 2nd of November. Some 2nd of November, the date becomes symbolic because this is connected with the Polish visionary and great poet Adam Mickiewicz. through his dziady. So this is really a great what? A great sphere? No, I don't know. It's very difficult to say. But anyway, this is I believe this is. I believe I won't find the word, so I won't say what it is. But basically, Adam Mickiewicz is Adam Mickiewicz, and I believe he's the creator of the Polish history since he wrote his Dziady. So since he has been creating Polish history since the 19th century. Probably not only him, but I can see the presence. Right. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with my poetic drama, whether it's going to live or not, but it is living now, and it is being created. And this is not an Illuminati drama. This is my drama, and I do not belong to the Illuminati, nor am I trying to get there. And I hope that when someone else performs this very video, they won't replace nor with some or like a consideration. So I'm not there. This poetic drama is supposed to be a new quality. If I can use the word, a totally different nature, or perhaps this is the good word. I'm still not powerful enough with my words. I know there are powerful parts of my drama, but especially when I speak spontaneously, I don't have the power yet, because this is of course about the register. So I'll be learning and growing. I do things slowly due to the overall destruction, devastation. But this is really ignoble, and this is a disgrace to enter the field of study with violence and destruction, devastation you have been practicing. So, I mean, on some plane or in some dimension, I could say they have already lost by the very way of responding. Agnieszka Bata, Magdalena Rojek.